around the
So you
Earth.
can make a full-on spaceship.
I don't think so, but
Why
sure.
not? You
I mean,
can't
I
make.
understand the principles behind it.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna ask you this.
Aerodynamics
Can you do this
of
for me, okay? And
what?
trust me, this is gonna work. Make a rocket that says that says twitch.tv/mindset gaming HQ on the side in big letters, and just send
Just
it into
send
the
it.
sky, and then
Hey guys, it's me KP, and I'm here with Raj, and welcome back to the Mindset Podcast. Today is Fan Topic Friday, and we're gonna be talking about, well, honestly, basically anything.
we don't
You know,
know
when we
is
used to
the
run
answer.
open sessions, like it would be anything, just
Yeah,
anything and everything that people want to talk about. Me and Raj is just gonna be talking.
yeah, pretty much. Just run
And
open sessions.
if anyone has a question that they want us to talk about, just put it in the chat and we'll respond to it.
Yep.
Hopefully none of the questions are like political or religion
Yeah,
based, 'cause
we're
we're
just
trying
only
not
good
to.
vibes. Only good vibes.
Only good vibes.
Yeah.
It could be something like why is water wet, but not any. Yeah, you get what I mean.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, yeah, we get it. Yeah, one day I was thinking about this. One day I'm just gonna completely just
Ghost me.
no. I'm just gonna
Oh, okay.
completely just ruin your intro. Just like talk in the middle of it and see where it goes. It's like straight talk. By the way, okay, so I know you were talking about 1,000 followers, which is happening soon. We just reached 120 on Mindset,
Oh,
which to me is a big deal because we were not close to 120 anytime recently.
well, now you've started streaming more consistently.
Yeah, so
So
that's
I feel like
probably
that's
why.
helping.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like the raids are helping. It was the person that made it 120, by the way, was Sneaker Brand, who's like awesome. I had a really good conversation with him on Twitter today. I'm like,
Sneaker brand.
yeah, the guy that we raided last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we
Yeah.
just had a really good
Yeah.
conversation. He was talking about, so he actually has a sneaker brand, literally no pun intended. That's like he has like 10K followers on Instagram. So they sell like hype B shoes and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the sponsors came from. But I just was talking to him about like building a brand, how to do it. We were talking about streaming, just like the works pretty much. So
Yeah.
he's a super cool guy. I'm so happy that we meet people like this, like him. We met Lynn. We met Zebra because of Lynn. I'm happy that we meet these people through just like rating channels.
It's crazy how extensive a single raid could be.
Yeah. And we've been like hitting him on the nail recently, surprisingly.
Yeah.
With the
It is
raids.
always so nice. I mean, you raid a person just because you want to share your community to other people and just check them out.
Yeah.
But it is so nice to see that you get a response back from people
Yeah.
and they're willing to give you a shot and check you out.
I know.
I think that is amazing.
Yeah. Crimson said, I would like to know where my pre-order emotes, sir. They are definitely being in the works. A couple things postponed it. Mainly the announcement video, making another video that I'm working on that will release on Monday. No hints are being given out this time. I'm actually going to be tight-lipped for once. We're the worst at keeping secrets, but this one's actually going to be a secret. But yeah, like we actually, a lot of stuff going on in the world of Mindset, I'd say. A lot of good stuff, which is good.
Yes, definitely. Speaking of things going on in our own world, I guess this doesn't really need to be said, but I'm basically on the road to graduation.
Oh yeah, that's
With
big.
next
That's
week.
big. How do you feel?
I don't know. I didn't even think I'd get this far.
I'm not gonna lie, I had the same exact reaction when I was graduating. So like
but,
around this
I
time, what?
Yeah, I consider you to be a smart person.
I don't. That makes one of us out of us too. You know?
No. Seriously, I consider you to be a smart person. You didn't fail many classes, right?
Yeah.
Right.
They're saying increase your mic a little bit.
Oh.
So yeah, just like I don't know. When I was graduating, I obviously got the cap and gown, and at this time there was no COVID, so we were going in every day. I picked up so like NGIT, which is the school I went to, has like this whole event where like it's like all seniors or whoever's graduating goes to like this little event. You can get champagne. They give out champagne there. They gave out. There was all these like there was music. It was like a party while you're in line to get your cap and gown. It was kind of cool. Um, I thought it was a cool experience, and it was like NJIT just made their entire gym, like a huge $100 million gym facility thing. So that was like the grand opening almost. So like walking into this new building, and like they had a party, they had DJs, they had like all kind of free stuff, like all tables you can go to. You can pick stuff up, like those free sample type stuff, like pens and shirts and all that kind of stuff. But it was like a good time, and even at that point it didn't hit me. But when I got home, when I got home and I actually tried it on, I was like, okay, this is a little bit weird. So maybe have you tried your cap and gown on yet?
Yeah, I have.
So at that point, you weren't like, whoa.
Not really.
Really?
Actually, it was the point, I went crazy in Discord. We were on the Discord call. When I passed that one class that I had a project in, that was the class that was holding me back from even like assuming that I could graduate.
Yeah.
Oh man, I choked. But that was when I was like, wait a minute, this is legit. Like this is real.
Yeah.
Because now I'm at a point where I can actually make it almost sort of comfortably.
Yeah, I had a moment like that too with one of my classes that was like kind of on edge, but the only thing with NJT was like you could still graduate even if you have 2 classes left over, and you can take those 2 classes in the summer. So I was never really like stressed, but I was just very happy with the fact that I didn't have to take anything in the summer, because I did not want to graduate and then still have to take a class, because then I didn't really graduate. But I was just so happy that I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in that situation right now, which is nice.
Yeah, it's such a relief. You're like, but you know what's crazy? How fast it goes.
You think so? I felt like this was like the longest
really
set of years that I spent doing anything, because high school was quick, Raj.
High school was very quick. Middle school, I don't even remember.
Yeah, middle school is basically nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
But high school, like, and then after that you get into college, and it was just like, wow, this is different. This is just so different.
Yeah, college is so different from high school. I love college from the first day I went there. I told my sister the other day, I'm like, the first day I went to college, I'm like, this is better than high school.
I guess so, in terms of like freedom.
Yeah.
But in terms of difficulty, oh god, dude, please get me. I'm glad I'm out. I'm glad.
Really?
Like, yeah.
I mean, okay, so we definitely had different experiences. So like the main difference is you had a much harder degree than I did, for sure. You were dorming, I was not. I was from home. But I just feel like in terms of like doing college activities that didn't require stress, like classes and stuff, I feel like I went out a lot more. Like did that. The college stuff. I feel like I did that a lot more than you did.
Yeah, I definitely stressed a lot more, I'd say.
Yeah.
Here's a moment where my ace got taken away by Gunner A, or Heart of Gold.
I saw that. I didn't know it was him. I thought it was the random that took it.
No.
Wow, that's even worse, because he was these bottom fraggers acting up. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm one game. I have one game that I was finished second, and I'm talking so much.
Okay, wait. Yeah, you're right about the different experiences and all that, because I literally went out of my way. Honestly, I genuinely mean this when I say this. I went out of my way to go out of state.
Yeah.
I could have easily gone into
Brunswick.
Yeah, anywhere over here.
Or any school near you, yes.
Yeah, but I wanted to go off on my own and sort of just learn on my own and just do my own thing,
Yeah.
And a thing that Crimson Sixfold said, you guys are lucky you got a proper graduation for high school. I didn't get to go to prom or anything like that, and hopefully he can get it at his university. Honestly, I'm I'm also grateful for that because if I wasn't able to actually go to commencement, I would have felt like all my efforts were basically useless. Yeah, I got a degree, but like I actually want that like I guess you being on the stage and like actually getting the
Yeah,
degree and all that stuff and like living up that hype
yeah,
because that is amazing. Ooh,
dude.
flash yourself.
You know, like, yeah, it, like, weirdly bounced off, but I got a nice kill after it. So that actual walking on, walking down the aisle. Wait a minute.
Oh my
What's
god, what are
going
you thinking of?
on? Not walking down an aisle.
Okay,
I am not
okay.
walking down the aisle anytime soon. Walking down the graduation thing, right? Like that whole thing.
Yeah.
Nobody's getting married, Falcon. See, this is, dude. You jumble up your words. People get on you. No. What I'm trying to say is, when you're finally in graduation, it's like surreal. And like I thought I was doing it. I'm like, you know what? My parents want me to do it. I'll just do it. But like when I walked out and I looked behind, and I see my parents sitting in the thing, and like the graduation I went to, NJT's, was actually in the same stadium that the New Jersey Devils hockey team plays. So it was
Uh-huh.
a Prudential Center. It's like big
Yeah,
arena.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like just being in there felt so crazy to me. I'm like, dude, like this is
It,
actually
it,
kind of cool. And then you walk up on the stage, you shake their hand, and like, oh, it was such a good time. I'm so
it is
glad.
honestly like I don't know if the term is surreal, but that it is surreal.
It was
Like
surreal, yeah. I was like, wait. And then like they dropped confetti when they were finally were like, oh, you guys all graduated class of 2019. Like I was like, bro, what's going on?
yeah, I want that experience honestly because I feel like I worked way too goddamn hard to
Hmm.
not get that. Honestly,
Yeah, dude, it's like,
but
I don't know, man. Like it's a good time, and I hope everyone can at least experience. Like if you go to college, you should
yeah,
experience a graduation. Also, I feel like, it's weird. So you say it was like the most stressful 4 years of your life.
I mean technically five
Well,
because I
technically
think I
five. Me
missed.
too. Technically five, right? So
Yeah,
you say it was stressful, but I feel like the things that they have in place, so like going out, parties, like hanging out with friends, this that, is like the perfect thing that balances out the fact that it's so stressful. So like
I
my class was so like I had a couple really really stressful classes, but what made me actually still want to go to campus and go to these classes is the fact that after, like, if it was Thursday night that we were going out, or even during like Deja's, I was like, you know what, that's cool. Like I at least I get to go Deja at like a frat house or something after my class, or in between classes or something like that, and like completely took the stress away and almost made it fun. Like that's what balanced it out for me. So the fact that you didn't have that, especially with people that have to do online courses, like you still have the stress, right? So like I
mhm,
think it's rough for them.
yeah, and like regarding the stress, I would say that so UCF is sort of considered a party school, not really.
It's considered the best party school in America,
Okay,
actually.
well, thanks.
Trust me. We were planning a spring break just to your school. I didn't care if you weren't coming with us, but we were gonna come there just to party it up on spring break.
Um, you know what's crazy? Because that would have worked out, I think, because actually no, we have different spring breaks
Yeah,
technically.
that, and you always came back for spring break, so we didn't have any reason to actually go out there.
Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. But what am I trying to say? I even though there were all these things like days to party, I remember Saturday nights there was a specific thing that uh it would be nights of the round table. It was like a DJ club
Mm-hmm.
or DJ thing.
Yeah, I remember you talking
And
about this. Sounds incredible.
and it's just like a rave every Saturday night and everyone goes to it. And it's like accepted by the school because it's an official club,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that in itself, like, it's crazy that they have all these things, but I didn't feel like I had the time for that ever. Like ever.
Really?
Yeah, it was just like I'm so busy with the amount of work. Maybe my first 2 years. First 2 years I definitely could
I
have.
mean, yeah. First 2 years I had time too. For my third year, I kind of had time, but by the time I got to my like last semester and a half, two
Hmm.
semesters, I was like, I went to campus, went to class, came back home. Like that's how
Yeah,
it was for
that's
me.
exactly what I did.
Yeah, but you
I
just did
went to
that for like
campus.
5 years.
Yeah, okay. But like, no, my first year I could have spent the time doing that. My first year was going to the gym. I was going to the beach volleyball courts. I
Yeah, I
went
remember
to
you
the
telling me you
soccer
play
field.
volleyball.
I did a lot of things back then.
Yeah,
You know, I sort of took care of myself like decently. You know,
yeah,
not so much afterwards, but
yeah.
you know, it was a good experience, I guess you could say, and I just genuinely am. Also, my headphones died. Excited to be graduating. That being said, some people have some questions for you, Raj.
Yes,
How old are you? Safa would
I'm
like to know.
24
And
great years old. 24
Alien
years
asked
old.
me, how far am I from graduating? I graduate May 6th. Let me check my headphones.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm 24, soon to turn 25. Actually, I feel like I'm old as hell. To be honest, I feel like I'm like, damn, I'm already 25. Like that's crazy to me. Aku said a couple things too. So he's like, this isn't to ruin our accomplishments, which I don't think it does anyway. But for him, he would like to graduate with the knowledge that he went into college for what he wanted to stay under. Yeah, so Aku honestly is one of the few people that I know that had an idea going into college. So like he wanted to do game design, and now he's gonna graduate with a game design degree. Very few people that I know have done that, just because like I feel like the way they like throw you in is a little bit different here, where like you don't really know what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like in my case, I wanted to do something with computers. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll like CS because I like technology and computers. Boy, was I wrong, because coding is different. You know, you have to be like built different to learn all that coding and stuff, which was not for me. So I quickly changed from that to like a less intensive coding thing. And then I switched from that to like a business analytics thing, which I loved it. You know what I mean? Like I loved business analytics. Data analytics is what I ended up doing. So, I think it, and that wasn't even the case for me. I feel like there's a lot of people that I know specifically that had that story. Like very few people are like, this is what I'm gonna do, and this is what they finished with. You know. But yeah, Aku's one of the few that stayed doing what he does, which is great. You know, like he had that idea from the very beginning. Crimson is talking about how much he hates CS as well. I don't blame him. CS is honestly, it's like, I knew what, you know what's so crazy? So you know how they say like sometimes you just know when things aren't gonna work, right? So like you have like a moment. So I was in this class, right? And I'm just sitting there. We're there like probably 15 minutes before the class starts. We're all sitting there. The moment I knew I didn't belong in CS is when everyone around me was talking about the programs that they coded on their free time for fun. And I'm there sitting like, I only code because I have to for class. I just never code other than that, you know? And these people were coding on their free time as like a fun thing to do. I'm like, you guys are crazy. But then I was like, yep, that's when I knew. This ain't for me, you know? Like, this is not for me.
Yeah. Coding isn't my thing either. I might have missed some of the conversation, but coding is not my thing whatsoever. I suck at it.
I don't hate like coding in general. Like I like HTML because HTML is simple. When you start doing like Java, it gets crazy, especially with like when you gotta have like algorithms and stuff like that. Like it's not for me. There was one class where we had to create a database that like you can like sign up for, create a password for, like do password resets and stuff. It wasn't the worst, but I didn't like it per se. There's a lot of coding haters in here. Even Saf was like, coding is not for me. Coding is not for a lot of people, surprisingly. It's very, very selective because like you have to be super attentive to detail. Because I remember this too. We were spending like 2 hours to figure out what I did wrong, and it was like I was missing a semicolon, which messed up the whole thing.
You know what's crazy? I just saw a TikTok recently where it's like, coding jokes are so overrated. They typically only have like 2 jokes, and one of them is that they missed a semicolon.
Yeah, it's not a joke. It's real. It's real. Yeah, Falcon said syntax errors. There we go. Don't even, those words like give me nightmares.
What is Stack Overflow? I don't understand this.
That's a website that you basically go to when you don't know how to code because it teaches you
Oh,
how to
okay.
like do everything. Um, but yeah, Stack Overflow literally was the only reason that I even passed that 1 or 2 classes. Otherwise, I wouldn't have.
Getting back on what I was saying before my headphones died.
Headphones died. Yep.
Uh, yeah, I'm genuinely looking forward to like actually graduating and stuff.
That's
You
great.
know?
I'm happy for you because it's been a long time, and going to Florida, it's hard.
I didn't expect like being alone to matter like that much, honestly.
But I'm sure it's huge, like such a big difference for us at least, right? Even for us, I mean, because we grew up in our houses our whole life.
Yeah,
So
honestly.
it's just to be on your own, you're like, wait,
Either way. Do you know the new game Scavengers?
no, what is that?
I don't know. Shido was saying.
No, I haven't really heard of a game called Scavengers. I don't know. I haven't heard of it. Falcon said, imagine graduating.
Falcon did graduate though. Or well, Falcon has his degree.
Dude, honestly, what I realized after working for 2 years now, a degree is the most pointless thing you can ever have. And I don't mean that in like not your case, right? So your case, it's very important. Like you can't just learn aeronautical engineering because you feel like it. You know what I mean? But in like in the business, tech business field, even like 90% of the things I do now, like if like my boss would to tell me like, oh, can you do this or make a report for this, you know, Google's my best friend. Like I Google it. I haven't used anything I learned in college. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy that like, yeah, you go to school to even get an entryway into these positions, but like once you get into whatever position you get into, they're gonna teach you the way you want to do it, or the way they want you to do it. You know what I mean? So like if I switch companies right now, they'll be like, oh, nice stuff that you did there, and then they'll put me in training for 3 weeks and teach me exactly how they want me to do it. You know?
The way I see it is that I'm probably gonna be learning a different set of programs compared to what I used in college. Like we used MATLAB, we used MathCAD, we used SolidWorks and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But companies are probably gonna have their own.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're gonna be using ANSYS Fluent or STK for orbital maneuvers and stuff like that. But like,
I think you just spoke like a different language to me there.
okay,
I didn't even know what that was. You said orbital mechanics. What is that? Something to do with like eyes?
satellites. What do you mean?
That's
It's
crazy.
just like, you know, when satellites spin around the
So
Earth.
you can make a full-on spaceship.
I don't think so, but
Why
sure.
not? You
I
can't
mean, I
make.
understand the principles behind it.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this.
Aerodynamics.
Can you do this for me, okay? And trust me, this is gonna work. Make a rocket that says twitch.tv/mindset gaming HQ on the side in big letters, and just send it into the sky. And then it's called marketing. That's great. What a story. We'll probably go to jail, but it will be worth it because we'll have a lot of, all publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just got to take one for the team. One of us just take one.
We would sort of need to just be like get clearance to send the rocket out in the first place.
So if you're
Otherwise, you can't.
serious, I mean, no, that's the point. I'm saying send it without the clearance. That's why one of us is going to prison. But it'll be worth it.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean now.
You know what I mean?
Because we're going to prison, everyone's gonna be like, two
Idiots.
yeah, two what's the term for us? Are we considered like
Vigilantes.
no, like are we considered like adults or like middle-aged adults?
Yeah, I would say adults, yeah. Young adults.
Young adults, there we go, that's the term. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Two young adults send off a rocket into the sky 5,000 feet into the air with the message MSG HQ.
Yeah, Falcon's got the best headline.
Serving.
KP's got the best. I mean, Falcon's got the best headline. KP, a fresh graduate, built a rocket and sent it to space on illegal grounds with a rocket named MSG HQ. He is here to appear in the first court hearing today. Oh my god. See, that's what I'm saying. All publicity is good publicity. So
People are gonna be like, "What is MSG HQ?"
and then they're gonna Google it, and we're gonna be rich, baby.
That's it.
That's what. That's what's gonna start it. Trust me, dude. Honestly, this would be like the best idea ever. This would literally be the best idea ever.
Oh man. I mean, building a rocket is not an easy task, but I definitely
Can do
wow,
it,
that guy
right?
jumped.
You definitely can do it.
I know a lot of the principles behind it, involving like aerothermodynamic propulsion systems.
There we go. That's all I needed to hear. Just that word, couple words you said there. That's all I needed to hear. That fully convinces me.
I mean, it's the thing that gives the thrust.
That
a rocket?
fully convinces me that you know how to full on build a rocket.
Okay.
That couple words you said there.
Great.
What other crazy off the wall stuff do you think we could try to with rockets to
With
market
rockets
our
specifically.
org? Yes.
I mean, technically, I know in depth how to build a drone.
Oh, that
Yeah.
could be big. That
A
could be
drone.
big. And then can you have this drone project something?
Okay, yeah, we can add a deployment system that can shoot out something. Yeah.
Yo. Okay, so I saw this story about this company. I don't know where it was. It was in an Asian country. I forgot the name. They were projecting a QR code in the middle of the city. Giant QR code, right? So any part of the city, you can obviously just open up your phone, look at it through the camera, and it would take you to a link to something. And that was this company's way of doing advertisement. And it was huge. That's never been done. It was on the news everywhere. And they became famous. You know what I mean? Like they did their job. So what we could do is create a drone that projects a QR code to our Twitch channel. So when people go on, you know, open up their phone camera, they go onto the QR, it goes to our Twitch. And then just like go into the middle of New York City and just project it on Times Square. Bam! QR code in the middle of New York City.
And then people scan it.
And then people scan it and bam, we're live. You know what I mean? And we could be live from Times Square. Oh my, nobody take this idea. This would be the greatest move ever. We would make the news. That would be hilarious, no?
I definitely.
Come on, I gotta stop saying these ideas on stream. Someone's gonna steal it. You know, someone's gonna steal it.
Saf has the right idea. She's saying that you're just on some next level. You're on a higher plane of thinking right now, Rad. Wait, did you smoke something?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I don't do that stuff.
No comments.
Yeah, definitely higher level thinking. I'm on a different plane right now. I'm on the rocket that you built.
You know what would be crazy? This seems completely unlikely to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But what if, by some crazy assortment of events, I end up needing to go to space to like adjust a satellite or something like that, or fix or work on a satellite as an aerospace engineer?
If you do, sneak a MSG in there somewhere.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. You know, you get a contract with NASA. The first thing I want you to do is code in like send a rocket to the moon and have it like laser MSG onto the moon so that we can see it from Earth. How cool would that be? Can you imagine?
I don't think that is allowed.
Who's gonna? Okay, who's gonna stop you?
The
What?
UN?
Who owns the moon? Who owns the moon?
Ooh. Honestly, at this point, I'd like to say Elon.
Okay, see, there we go. And he'd be fine with it. He'd be like, that's a good idea. Safa said I will hire Raj to help me marketing my work. I don't know.
Raj is actually
I don't know if you want that.
really, really good.
What are
at
you
marketing.
talking about? Do you see the ideas that
He is.
I don't know
I mean,
about
that's
that.
why he majors in business, right? He's just insanely good at business.
Yeah, I like business. I go hard in it.
If I was a big streamer, I would probably want Raj to be my like.
That's gas now. See what I mean? That's gas right there.
What's the term?
Promote.
sorry.
Bless you. Promote. Manage. Social media manager.
Social media manager, and maybe even like the person that takes care of like sponsorships and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What is they called? Managers?
Yeah, man. I guess managers. I don't know.
Yeah. That.
Well, that's gas. So I'll take it. But you know, I don't know if you want that.
Honest to God, Raj.
I don't know if you would want that.
Ever since like the MindSet podcast,
Yeah.
when I saw you like reaching out to people on LinkedIn, when I saw you like talking to people and then like making TikToks and all that stuff, I was just like, wow, I cannot do this stuff for the life of me. Like it is basically
Ooh.
impossible for me.
I mean, that's what you learn in any business school. So I think it's pretty standard. It's just applied in an esports setting is what I try to do. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So I think that's what it is. Public relations manager, Falcon. There we go. That's beautiful. Falcon wants us to hire him. We can't. Unfortunately, you know it's so funny, right? So my vision of MindSet is that I want it to be big enough that I can hire all of you guys. You know, like actually hire, not like, hey, yeah, cool. You know, like, yeah, you work for MSG. You know, like actually hire salaried people, and then have them be a part of the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't think there's a better feeling than like all of us who started with absolutely nothing, and we're all gamers, we're all homies, to be working together on one thing. I think it'd be sick. Because I don't think particularly that you need great people. You know what I mean? I think everyone can learn to do something to a certain extent, especially if they want to do it. You know what I mean? And like what I would think is that if it's like MSG that is becoming a company, I would like to think that, you know, like all of us would want to work towards making it better rather than just working for some random company. You know what I mean? So I think that could be cool. Safa said, you know what, Safa? I was looking at your previous stream because I was curious to what you streamed because I had no idea. So I was watching you drawing, and I really like your drawing. I don't know if it was like on Microsoft. I don't know what it was on. But I got an idea to have a like an offline screen that is like me and KP, but like, you know, like a cartoon of it as the offline screen. Cause like I made like a super generic offline screen. It looks good, but like it's not unique. I think it'd be so cool if we could have like your drawing of like me and KP as like a thing, and then that's the offline screen. I don't know. That's just me. But that's like the first thing that came to my head when I saw your art.
Yeah, Safa's a really good artist.
That's what I saw too. I was like, I can't. I'm the worst. I could barely draw a stick figure.
You know, she made the Sacred Flame emote.
Oh, that's nice.
And she did a banger job, honestly. I was like, what in the world?
Oh, Safa makes emotes too? I've been working on emotes, so like, I respect it.
And I didn't understand.
Wow, that's beautiful. What? Whoa, that's so good. I just saw it like, actually, I just saw it like...
If you go into my Discord, like if you go into the Fire Force Discord, you can see it like really, really big in announcements.
Fire Force Discord.
You have to scroll up.
And then
go to announcements and then scroll up a bit. You'll see it. 10k emote.
Oh wait, the ones that are on fire? Which one?
I don't know if you can see it. It's basically a hooded person holding
a flame.
Fire.
Yeah. How far do I go up? Like what date?
It's 3-17, 2021.
Oh, 2020. I'm in 2020 October.
Oh, you gotta scroll down then. Scroll down. But yeah, that was the...
Oh, wow. Open original.
Yeah.
Can I see that? How can I zoom in?
Oh
Oh, I mean, I can't. It
Like,
doesn't look the. Oh, I'm gonna show this on stream. That's kind of. I like that, Safa. I like that a lot.
but yeah, I couldn't draw it myself. Obviously, I'm not the best artist, but
Wow.
she could just make
That is
something.
so clean. What did you use?
Uh, she used Adobe Photoshop.
Photo Photoshop. I don't
Illustrator?
Illustrator. Probably Illustrator, right? I've been
I don't
using
know.
Illustrator a lot too. For the emotes, I use Illustrator. I like the way this looks. This is
It
so
was
clean.
a lot bigger, if you know what I mean. She like drew it on like a 1K by 1K canvas,
Mhm.
not something this small. But because it's Twitch,
Photoshop.
and
Okay. Oh, I like that. Maybe we might
yeah,
have to get some Safa emotes, yo. That'd be cool. I'll still make like some emotes on my end, but maybe I can have you like make one. That'd be so cool.
yeah.
See,
I
like
mean,
this
like
is what I like.
the difference between like a proper emote like that versus like if you're looking in your own chat, like something that I make, right?
Hmm.
Like if I make something like this, but then she makes something like this, you know?
Yeah, like that's just
Or, like
different, you know?
actual emote artists make something like this, you know? Like that's what I mean. Like the difference between mine, which is the laughing one, versus these two,
Hmm.
is like night and day in my opinion.
You know what? Now I'm gonna take a stab at making some emotes so I can compare them to yours. That's what I'm gonna
Don't
do.
compare them to mine. Mine are bad. Mine are
No, I want to see if I can make better
basically.
emotes than you can.
Oh, I hope you can. Like,
Said I
I
hope you
genuinely
can.
do. My emotes are bad. They're just bitmojis with a bit of editing that I did, and like if you're looking at my screen right now, I can
Yeah.
pull it up. Um, I have a lot of like the process that you go through to like edit it. Let me find it. Is like you take some random picture, clear everything out. It looks scary as fuck to be honest. But and
Yeah,
then
show me the process.
I basically took this
Yeah.
from
So that's the
Snapchat.
original one? Okay.
Yeah. And then I took the skin tone and then just shaded everything out to make it a face, right? And then I thought of what type of face that I want. I wanted eyes like these. Looking back, I don't like them that much. I actually don't like any of it. Um,
You know,
and
editing
then
this in Photoshop is so much easier.
yeah, and then what I basically did was use like an online editing thing called LunaPic,
Okay.
and then I adjust the photo however I needed to, putting on the eyebrows, the eyes, whatever. And then finally I came out with like or like I traced it around with a white border,
Yeah.
as well as I don't know if you can tell the difference, but like the hat itself, I added darker lines
Hmm.
to make the hat more defined, because on Twitch it's difficult to see.
Yeah.
And that was it. Just added the nose, added the mouth from whatever I found online, and came out with the emote.
I'm gonna try that. I have Photoshop though, so I think I'll be able to make like a good amount of edits to it.
Yeah,
So we'll
I
see.
didn't have that. I had other things though. Like I do have other emotes that I think are like top notch.
Yeah.
This one, which was basically like the concept behind like this type of like flame heart type of thing.
Hmm.
And then I took colors and I looked at more concept, and then I was like, I can't draw this for shit. So I had someone else draw it on like their own thing, and then they sent it to me, and I was like, okay, I can use this as a sketch to see what I need.
Hmm.
And then I made my own, and then we came out with this one. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's clean. I think that's clean too.
that
That
one's
is
probably
so
my favorite
clean.
emote.
What?
It is probably my favorite emote out of everything. And then, oh, I closed it. Well, you get it. You get it. You get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited now. So let me tell you what you know what? Well, I'll even tell you what emotes I'm working on. So one emote is a zebra emote for sure. Because easy as zebra is a goat. One I'm doing a cap. It's gonna be a green cap. I think that's gonna be the easiest one. It's just gonna be a green cap because I say cap a lot. There's gonna be one that says I don't know. I'm just trying to think of stuff that I say a lot, and that's what I'm making into an emote. Little J thinks I should make like a 200 IQ one. I just don't know how I would make that. Maybe I'd use like the mindset something. I don't know, but maybe a 200 IQ one. I'm gonna make a flexing one. I like that.
Here's what I'm gonna say, Raj. When you make these emotes, and eventually you're gonna come out with better emotes, right? Because I don't think, like you're gonna have I mean, no one gets like 10 emote slots, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're probably gonna have like 5 or however many
Mm-hmm.
until you gain more by reaching partner.
Okay.
And when you do come out with new emotes, take your emotes that you previously had and put them on Better TTV or FFZ.
Oh, so you can keep the newer ones.
So those, yeah, the newer ones become your sub emotes, and the old ones that everyone used to use, you know, the 200 IQ that I used to have?
Yeah. Now everyone
That,
uses it from Better TTV.
yeah, if they want to. They
Oh,
don't
okay.
have to, but it could be a thing.
Okay, okay.
And I feel like that's a great way to still keep all the progress that you had and then still have quality emotes on stream.
Yeah, I like that idea. I like that idea actually.
Also, is the chatbot not?
Yeah, I don't know. I just noticed. I don't think it's working. I don't know why. It's there, like the browser source.
But yeah.
Just, you know, normal struggles of a new streamer. No cap. I want like a no shot one, but I don't know how I would make that any mode. No shot. I definitely want a flexing one. I think that'd be, yeah, like an arm flexing one. I like that idea. I want a Master Chief helmet.
I have that on Better TTV.
So should I steal it?
Yeah, you could just add it to your channel.
I'm gonna do that.
You could, though the only problem is I think it has my prefix. So like every emote has like a prefix.
Oh yeah,
but
like
it's
the
black.
name of it. Yeah.
So like you don't have it added to your channel, but like this is what it would show, and it would just be the Master Chief helmet if you had the Better TTV add-on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which I would advise getting if you want to get that right now.
Yeah, I probably should. I don't have it on this one.
Here, wait.
I don't have it on this computer.
You literally
Potato.
just type in betterttv.com and then
Is this Halo?
download for Chrome. And then the emotes that you have, let me go to mine. These are the ones that I added. I have a stupid one, which is block the haters.
Okay.
Because someone told me just put this in because it was hilarious. Because I mean, I sent this picture on WhatsApp to you guys.
That one's funny to me. That's my favorite one.
And then the Halo one I made myself.
The Halo one's goated. I started that.
Yeah.
Is this Halo?
Yeah. You started that.
Yeah.
Yes.
They should just come in and be
It's
like, "Is
crazy
this
to see
Halo?"
that there are 2 people that use this. Like 2 other channels use this.
Oh, like
thing.
from the one that you made.
Yeah, and like you can see like everyone that uses these things.
Oh,
13
that's
channels
cool.
use-
That's cool.
Yep.
I like
But,
that.
I added my emotes here. And there's also another one called FFC.
That one's cool too. The Hokage one's funny.
FFZ is basically the same thing, except I'd say FFC is better for still images because Better TTV is better to have like moving images, which make nice little like interactions for chat.
Oh, you know what? This is so cool. But KP, Aku just said Halo just launched a custom server browser. He's playing Fat Kid. Do you remember the last time we were playing? Do you remember what I said? I said we used to play custom. Me and my friends used to play custom games for like 5-6 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the same. This is that. We have to play Halo tonight. I don't care. We have to play Halo and we have to play custom games. And it's going to be an absolute blast and we're going to get some great content, I think. God, we might be able to try and, are you down to play now or I mean like after we finish recording, or are you going to do something?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm down.
I think we should because it's a lot of fun. We just need people to play it because it's a custom games browser, so it's like a private lobby. So you can't really just play like even just like 3 of us, I guess. You could do like a sniping thing, but it's not as fun as if you have like a full like 6. We used to have like 14 people in one lobby. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Crimson said, "You want me to fire a gather team?" Did you see what I was trying to say there? Gather a fire team.
I do the same thing.
There's a term for that. I don't know what it is.
Damn, I got straight up headshot in that and I didn't die. Oh my god, just looking back at that.
Yo, Riot Game, someone banned this kid's account. He's cheating.
No armor either. Funny.
He's literally cheating.
thank you guys for listening and watching. Everyone that came in during the Twitch stream and was able to listen to us live, we appreciate you guys being here and just asking us questions. Lots of big things happening, I'd say, involving MSG, my own graduation, I guess my own Twitch stream as well. Rod streaming more often on Twitch, that is amazing too. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask us, for future podcasts, be sure to let us know. If you guys want to tune in and ask us questions live during the podcast, come on to twitch.tv/MindSet Gaming HQ. Be sure to check us out on all of our other socials, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. And we also upload our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and other platforms. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Again, have a wonderful day. Peace.